You are the champ. Believe me, you got more guts than you got sense. Yes! I love it. I am back! Woo!
You win. Perfect.
We are back, baby. It's your man, Sean Patrick Nolan here, SPN, along with my man, Riders Up Tim. How are you, buddy?
I'm better, Sean. I took a week off last week to lick my derby wounds and recover a little bit, and but we're back. Just cashed a $86 trifecta right there. We'll take that.
Exactly. He's ready. Exactly. He's taking the momentum with him right into the lounge. Exactly. Ryan Gallivan, what's up, buddy? Hey, Cliffy Shades, how are you, buddy? Welcome back. Exactly. As we just saw, it's been a formful thing so far with the two races. The two favorites have won, but let's see if maybe we can get a little price here in race 3 and shake the tree up a little bit, Timmy, huh?
Let's do some shaking.
And of course,
really chalky so far. So let's see if we can get off of that, because I gotta pick 5 going, but I don't like chalk. So
exactly, yeah. And we got Preakness weekend ahead of us, which is exciting. So got some fun races this weekend to watch. Let us know.
Preakness coming up. Laurel Park going to be a different view, and all 10 of the people that they're going to allow in to watch it.
Yeah, exactly, right, exactly. Yep, exactly. What they do is they let 10 people in for an hour, then they let the other next 10 people in.
I think Churchill is watching, how this goes with cutting the attendance way back. And next year, I think Churchill is only going to open up to 100 of the richest people, $1 million a seat, and just call it a day.
There you go. See, exactly. Those green seats aren't used anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's like that way we can get rid of all the extra help and, just save the money, and everybody's going to sit at home in bed anyway and go to their derby party.
Right, Zach. I'll tell you though, my old Kentucky home's going to sound a lot different though. It'll be the jockey singing it,
There'll be more people in the jocks room than in the stands.
Yeah, exactly. See, exactly. All right.
Oh goodness. Let's get some winners tonight, though, Sean. What do you think?
Yeah, we've been on the struggle bus a little. Let's get on the. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. I am with you.
Curtis says no sound. Who are you not hearing, Curtis?
Curtis, yeah, who are we hearing? We're not hearing who, Curtis? Which one? Is it on YouTube? Which one is it? No sound. Let us know. Can anybody hear us?
I'm going to mute my mic and look at it real quick, Sean. Keep talking.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I'll keep talking. Yep. Can anybody hear us? That is the question. Sound is fine. Jenny can hear us. As long as Jenny can hear us, we're good. All good. Hey, James White. How are you, buddy? Great to have you. Jesse, how are you? Hey, Jesse, how are you, my friend? Welcome back. Great to see you.
Yep, it was working for me. And, as long as Jenny can hear, I agree with Sean. Here's what I recommend you do, Curtis, and you're going to laugh. Turn your volume up, because when and I'm only joking, because when we first came in, Sean's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Yeah, then like, my volume's
down.
There you go. We got Gatekeeper. Hey, Gatekeeper, how are you? Love to have you. And let us know. And let us know who you're liking in the big race coming up this weekend. We'll definitely get into it for sure.
John and I have a horse we're looking to go to the winner's circle this weekend, but we're not giving it out. We're trying to get a prize.
Right. Only winners in the lounge.
We did just get some insider info about the Preakness, right, Sean? Message we got.
Yes,
we're hearing that the Chip Honcho connections say they're winning.
Yeah, exactly. So we will see. Some interesting horse news hit the wire this afternoon. Oh, interesting. What would that be, Mr. Ryan Gallivan?
I missed it. I came home from work and jumped straight on my computer. So
My boys from Boston giving us some information. Love it. And let me see how long we have. We have we got 16 minutes to go until race 3 here at the lovely Churchill Downs. Brant pulled his horses from Chad Brown. Ooh,
I heard that. I did hear that.
Very interesting. Thanks, Curtis. There you go. Okay, all good. There you go. Curtis is back with us.
All right.
Love to hear it. Is it bad if Andy Sherman likes the exact same horses I like?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, get off of that horse. That's the horse you're now betting against.
Absolutely. And we got 15 minutes to post here, and I'll read the conditions here for us in race 3. Let me see here. Race 3, mile claiming 20,000 for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. And we have a full field except for the one, Sunset Harbor, who has been scratched. But we still have a field of 9. And as always, my man Tim is going to lead us off with a AJ Worm. What's up, buddy? And exactly. And so I will give my picks first here. All right. In this race, I was a little shocked here. I was expecting a little bit more value here, but the Preservationist baby, Vieira, for Dickie Dutrow and Jose Ortiz, owned by the Gatz, the stable, and Dickie Dutrow. The Gatzes are famous people from New Hampshire up here, own Gander. I like the way this horse came off the layoff from 25 to 26. Nice third to Proud Foot and Always Angels. Was in the 3-path, 7-path. He's way wide, but did close under Flavian. He gets the hottest jockey in the Churchill Downs history, Jose Ortiz, to jump on for Dickie Dutrow Jr., who's had 1 start at Churchill and 1 win. So I think this horse is going to be ultra tough here. And did not, but he is the 9-5 favorite. So everybody else agrees with that assessment as well. My second horse here in this race was, and this is a real mystery because I don't quite know these conditions as well. The number 5 Story Hour, Stephen Asmussen and Keith Asmussen. This horse comes up from Sam Houston. And I don't really know exactly what RHP 34,500 is, but he won by 10 lengths last time going away. And Stephen owns and trains this horse, brought it over here to run. It's 3 for 8 at Churchill Downs. So it does have an affinity for the track. So
yeah, that's their ratings handicap races down there, Sean.
Oh, that was okay. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so I think that horse will be. I had him in second. And my third horse was the 7 Tiffany Twist. Carlos Santamaria, Gabe Saez. This horse, I liked the last race he had, optional 32. Came in 4th, but was swung way wide. And that day, no one from the outside was really doing well. Is 0 for 5 at Churchill, but has run against a little bit better. So I thought this horse might have a chance. And at 32,000, this horse in May of 25 almost took them, was headed and then came in 4th. But this group's a little less than that. So I thought this horse might get in the try. So 6, 5, and 7. And then 8.
Sean, what's my favorite angle of late?
Ortiz.
Ortiz all.
Yeah, love it.
If I'd only listened to myself in the Kentucky Derby.
I know.
And I spent the whole day talking about how you can't bet against Jose, and it was just like then I went off of my paper and not off of my head, and it was just like I'm a stupid man, but I was talking about that all day. But anyway, here we are. Yeah, look. I'm with you on the 6 on top, Berto. That I think the Baby P here. If you look at that work back on the 28th, that nice bullet 47-2. This horse, that was a decent race coming off the layoff, considering that this horse was wide throughout and Pratt still straightened him out in the lane and was able to close up a little bit. As you mentioned with Dutro, he's bringing limited horses in here. So when he's running, you got to take him serious. But I like Irad on the 8 as my second pick here. This is one that seems to be getting a little bit better, coming from Ocon as well. Look, this one's a little bit further back at Ocon, and Ocon has been, running for the most part in so many races. It's speed, speed, speed. If you look at that last race, the horses that were basically the top two finished first and third. The horses that were top two around the track all the way, and it's just that's just the way that track was playing as of late. And I typically don't like the Oakland horses coming up here, but I like that that they're going to take this one and put Irad on. I'll give her a pass as well for the wet track last time out. She has had 4 times over a wet track, and none of them have been very good. So we'll give her an excuse in that one and say that also that stretching out to the 1-turn mile, I think also favors her. So it looks like Jose and Irad and Jose. My third pick in here is Story Hour, much like you, getting Keith for Steve coming in here from Sam Houston. That last race was pretty impressive if you go back and watch it. But the one thing you got to worry about coming out of there is there were only 5 other horses in there, and you got to wonder if any of them are worth anything coming from a track like that. So definite step up here. But I will throw one more out here and give you a horse at a little bit of a price, and that is the number 2 Steampunk. This is one that I think coming off of the synthetic rates a decent chance in here. Horse has 3 races over the Churchill surface, and she does have a win here at Churchill. I just think that getting back on the dirt, which she hasn't been on in a while, just might wake her up. And she comes into the race with a really sharp bullet up at Turfway, 47 flat 4 furlongs, best of 63 for the day. So Kelsey Danner, we know how hot that barn has been throughout the year. Hasn't done much here at Churchill yet, but this one looks well positioned getting the biscuit up. So definitely a horse to consider underneath at a price, not a win candidate by any means, but 14-1. I think that's when I would put underneath in tries and supers.
Sure. Absolutely. For sure. Especially with the biscuit. Known to do long shots. Bow. Here they come onto the track. What does that mean it's time for, Tim?
It definitely means it's time for something. Let's do a little bit of this.
Riders up.
Riders up.
And they go onto the track for the 3rd race.
And if you look at me on X, Sean, I gave my moniker up.
Yeah, I know, huh?
I gave it up. I'm just Tim. I'm gonna follow the horse that Sean was talking about the other day, and I'm gonna go by Timmy.
Exactly. There you go. Tim A. Phone calls.
No. I was gonna put it in here. You see, I didn't put a name, but it was like I was gonna put just Tim.
Just
Tim.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Thank you, Donnie.
Yeah, that's my friends down the Preakness. They're exactly. Trying to see if I'm coming, which I'm not. It just means riders up need a haircut. Hey.
Haircut? I mean, which one? Which one do I cut?
Sully. There we go. Frank, how are you, bud? Yeah. Hey, Frank, guess what, buddy? Tim and I's favorite new horse here, Luster, is running this weekend at Woodbine. Exactly. And
Sean, you just gave our horse out.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
I know. they don't know.
We want all our friends to have the horse with us when we go to the winner's
Yes,
circle.
exactly. So Frank, watch Woodbine this weekend. Beverly, watch Woodbine this weekend. Luster is running.
We're not going to get the 9-2 that
No,
Sean and I got
we
at
didn't.
Keeneland on this horse.
No, not even close. But she is running and she could be a monster. So watch Miss Luster go.
I agree. Do you know who's riding her?
Yeah, Fraser Abley. And he's Josie's regular rider up there.
Yeah.
So he's worked her out. He won her first race with her. So yeah. So he is more than familiar with her. All right. So what do we have here, my friend? We have 6 minutes to race 3.
I'm putting it together right now.
Awesome. Curtis has got a tri-key 8 with the 5, 6, 7, 9. Good luck. Bobby D, how are you, buddy? He's got exacta box 8, 6, 4. Like it.
All right, Sean, we don't need to wait. Let's do this. Give the people time to run to the window and match this ticket.
Love it.
Okay. We're going to start off here on air hitting a trifecta. I'm going to play a 6-8 with 6-8 with 2-5-9.
Love it.
So we're gonna do Ortiz in the exacta, and then we're gonna go with 2-5-9 and hope that we can get this 2 home at 16-1.
Love it. There you go.
Little steampunk action on a Thursday night.
I like it. There you go. That's the way I like it to start.
John, there's a horse later that I'll talk about that I got to bring up some bad memories.
Okay. Gotcha.
Bad memories.
Bad memories. No bueno.
Bad memories, and Sean knows all about him. He was standing beside me.
Yep. I know exactly what horse you
bad memories.
Bad memories. Not good. James White, we got win place show on the 3, daily double and exacta 3 all. Like in the 3. Good luck, my friend. Just an opinion. Like it. Tyler Gaffleon and Williams Cano. There you go. Or as the great late John Sterling would have said, Williams Cano, don't you know?
Tyler. We got a horse that I really liked a couple of years ago on the Derby Trail that's racing tonight too, Sean.
Yeah. Some interesting races tonight.
Yeah, there's some decent ones.
Yeah, I found the card rather cool. There you go. And thank you as always, everybody tuning in. What is your opinion on Great White? Well, if he can make it into the starting gate this time, that will definitely help. Somehow, if you look at like some of the formulas and everything that you see, somehow he's like 30 lengths behind. So I don't know how that's going to shake out, but I'm not using him. He is a huge horse. Jimmy, he really is. But sorry. Great White is a gorgeous looking horse.
He is.
Yeah.
That might be all you got to all the good we have to say about him. Look, no, on a serious note though,
yeah,
get that horse back on the synthetic.
I agree. Yeah. I would bring him up to Woodbine and try him. I think
Woodbine, Gulfstream. I mean, something
to
get that horse back on the synthetic. And I think I agree with you. I think Woodbine over Gulfstream if it was me.
Yeah. Curtis, no, I think Taj Mahal's is plenty fast enough for the group he's facing. I don't know if he'd be good enough to beat the group that if they all came back from the Derby. You know what I'm saying? But I think the group he's facing, I think Taj Mahal is he's my second pick. I will say that.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Angela.
Look, I get the local connection thing and everything, but it's just like this is a big race.
Okay. I think he has a big chance for second or third.
He looks good on paper, Sean. I just question it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He's looked great in that circuit, but we got horses coming into that circuit that have been racing in better circuits.
But you know what I like though, and I give him the advantage this time. It's at Laurel. It's not at Pimlico. And he's 3 for 3 at Laurel. So I think that I'm just saying that at least gives him a chance.
Well, that's exactly why I say the local connections and everything. And on paper, for what he's done at Laurel, he looks good, but he hasn't run against at Laurel the horses that he's going to run against this weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my point.
Yeah,
and he could still win, but I don't know.
Yes,
it's just it's just like Jenny saying, this is what I'm saying. It's just like. Yeah. Brittany Russell and Sheldon, they're great people, seem like it. I don't know them personally, but they seem like great people in that circuit. But this is a different level, and it brings in a different level of horse.
Right. However, we'll get into it after this race, but I have an interesting angle there where I think there's 3.5 Derby horses from this race.
Attila the Killer. What's up, Attila?
I'm calling 1/2 a horse.
I got to make sure.
Night down there, Tim, huh?
What's that?
Looks like a nice night down there.
Yeah, I mean, outside, like I say, it's beautiful and everything. Just the temperatures are a little cooler than normal. It's 67, which sounds great and everything, but just a little
for you guys. Yeah.
I got to take $12 out of the bankroll, Sean.
Yep. At least not many jackets being worn down there. That's good, at least.
No, I was in short sleeves today, even though it was a little cool.
They're going into the gate.
Load them up. Jose and Irad and Jose.
And they're off.
Pretty good break for the 8 from the outside. The 7 got left at the gate. Jose's going to take a position in mid-pack, and from the far outside, the 9, as they come out of that long lead to the main track. As they come out of the chute at Churchill in this 1 mile, 1-turn race. And it's going to be Nilo's Rose taking them onto the backstretch. Story Hour is just a length off of that one in second. Then you've got a half length back to Just an Opinion on the rail in third. The 4, Rosie on the River, coming up in between horses in fourth. Just outside that one is Liuza. Back behind that one, the 6 and the 7 is about 6 lengths off the lead. Nilo's Rose went to the half, 48-1. Coming up just outside that one, here comes Story Hour. Also Liuza. Here comes Irad getting into gear. Jose starting to get in from further back. He is now up into fourth. It's 3 across the track as we head to the top of the stretch. Irad puts a nose in fronts with Liuza. Beta and Jose are back in fourth, moving wide on the turn. Got distance to make up. Nilo's Rose is still there, hanging tough. Irad's coming after him down on the inside. Here comes my 2, the long shot. Jose with all the gear. Irad coming just behind that one. Get up, Irad. Get up for second. Get up, you.
He's been Iraded again.
And
he's been Iraded again.
Actually came with Gabe Saez with a big run late.
He did.
Irad's killing me. Have I ever mentioned I don't like that guy? Add him to the list. Jose, much the best.
I read you have joined Ali and was in a small Kazushi in a group of special VIP dislike. 6, 7, 9. 22-1. Oh, Look at Jenny. Good job, Jenny. 6, 7, 8, 9, winning place in the 7 and the 9. Great job, Jenny. That's a great job. Hey, Bo, how are you, bud? $115 exacta. Well done, Jenny.
Well, the only good news about that whole race is that Irad took over favoritism on the 8th, so I get the 6 home. So now I'm three legs into the pick 5, and I've got chalk, close second pick.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
If I get this pick 5 home, Sean, it may pay $5.
7 to 2 as a bargain on that 6. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
That's I could not believe that.
No, that's like a gift.
Who is the favorite right now? I haven't had a chance to look. Oh, you mean in the Preakness? I can tell you right now. Let me see. I think they have it out there. Let me see for you.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let me see.
Let's see. Preakness Saturday Advance. I'm pulling it up right now. Here we go. Let's run down the field, shall we?
Yep.
Okay. We have race 13. Taj Mahal, 5 to 1 current odds. Oseli is 10 to 1 currently. Crupper, 20 to 1. Robusta, 21 to 1. Talkin is 8 to 1. Chip Honcho, 10 to 1. I'll take some of that. The Hell We Did, 10 to 1. Bull by the Horns, 15 to 1. Iron Honor, Jenny, 8 to 1. Napoleon Solo, 11 to 1. Corona de Oro, 14 to 1. Incredible, 6 to 1. Great White, 6 to 1. And Pretty Boy Mia, 41 to 1.
Like,
so Taj Mahal is your favorite at 5 to 1. Talk about lukewarm.
I know, huh?
Yeah, not lots of money in the pools. Let me take a look at the pools real quick. The win pool right now has only $117,000 in it, so that's not a lot. So Taj Mahal has 15,800 of that. Second right now is 12,007 on Great White and 12,004 on Incredible.
Yep. See, the formula checking in saying Iron Honor 8 to 1. Yeah, I'm going to say something about Iron Honor, right? I mean, I didn't like that last race at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that coming in here, I mean, I know Chad's done very well with the Preakness and Pimlico, but I just didn't like his race last time at all. You know, and if he beats me, fine. But yeah, I just didn't like his last race at all. As a matter of fact, we can talk a little bit about it. Timmy, do you have a top 3 yet that you're looking at in the Preakness yet, or do you want to keep that?
No, honestly, I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna wait. I'm going to, I will, go through the program and all the races and everything, but I'm going to watch the track that day, see how everything is playing, and I'm going to adjust on the fly and make my bet as the race comes up.
Yeah. Okay. I have
it's the one thing. It's like going back and looking at Kentucky Derby Day. And this is what I was talking about. Yeah. I adjusted everything that day except the Derby. I spent so long looking at all those horses and everything and thinking that I knew everything. And the one thing that I didn't do was adjust my picks. So I'm not saying I would have had the winner, but it's just crazy that you spend that much time on one race and then you don't follow your own advice as to how you're playing every other race leading up to it.
Right. All right. I will give my top. Do you all the field for the Preakness isn't as strong to the lack of Derby runners as there being
I feel it's definitely not as strong.
It's definitely not as strong because they're not there. Is it, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's an interesting betting race still. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. You know, so exactly. Taj got the rail. Yep. So here's my top three, folks. Okay, right now. So the horse I like the most, right? And how many times do I hear this? Okay, Mott will never run a horse after 2 weeks. Mott will never run a horse after 2 weeks. Mott will never run a horse after 2 weeks. And Riley said, you know what? Hold my water, folks. Incredible's coming back, right? If you watch his stretch run in that Derby, he closed a lot of ground. That was a very solid 6 from where he was, right? And look at the big boys are all gone. If he runs the race that he did in the Derby, if Riley thinks when he woke up the next day and said, you know what, my horse looks just like he did going into the Derby, if he runs that race, and think of this, Tim, and I think we're seeing this from him. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say he just hated Gulfstream Park. You know, the absolute, because if you take that race out of Gulfstream Park, he's never run a really bad race other than the race at Gulfstream Park, right? And he was flying in that Derby. So I think that horse, I've always say this, if you were good enough to be in the Derby, you would have been in the Derby, you know? And he was in the Derby. So my top three is I'm not thinking with my heart here because Brittany and Sheldon are my friends. I'm honestly thinking, I think Taj Mahal may be good enough because I think honestly, and this is why my third horse is Ocelli. I think the 2 Derby horses are the 2 strongest ones. I'm not, what's his name that came in last? I'm not even counting him as a Derby horse. You know, I think he'll fall back. And Great White, I'm not putting him in either. So I'm saying I think the 2 Derby horses, Ocelli and Incredible, are going to be really tough in this race. But all Taj Mahal has to do is beat the rest of the group, and I don't think the rest of the group is great, other than maybe other than Chip Honcho. You know what I'm saying? I may use Chip Honcho in my trifectas, but other than that, I don't think there's a lot that Taj Mahal has to really move up, you know, to beat, to get second or third. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. And obviously, if you disagree, it's fine. But I think he can get in the top 3. But I think Incredible and Ocelli are going to be the dominant horses in this race.
Yeah, and I will definitely agree with one of those because I think that when you look at Ocelli, you see a horse that definitely is going to be closing just like he did in the Kentucky Derby. And this is a race that came up speed, and more speed. Yeah. So there's a lot of speed in here, a lot of front end speed, a lot of just off the speed. And I think it almost look at least on paper for now, it looks like it's going to set up for the closers. So you have to like his chances at least a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to make a prediction for people. Taj does not go for the lead. He will not go for the lead. Sheldon will rate him. You remember his first race? He missed the gate. Right, but he was behind. What happened? He still came up. Now, was that group this group? No, they're not even close. They're not even trying to equate the two. But he has come from behind. I think Sheldon does not go for the lead in this race. I think he'll rate from the 1 hole and keep him in like 3rd, 4th. He knows Laurel better than anybody. And the 1 hole at Laurel is not like the 1 hole at Churchill Downs. It's 2 totally different tracks. Yeah. The 1 hole is not a bad place at Laurel. So if he can just get him out, and I don't think he's going to go for the lead like some people think he's going, because that needs a lot of speed in here, and he will try to rate him. That's just
And when you look at Incredible, you know, you're looking at a horse who definitely is another one who has a potential to take back a little bit and make a run late on him. And the one thing you got to remember about Incredible is I thought that the route that they took to the Derby, let me pick a nice word. It was stupid. Okay. To go a 1-turn prep coming into that race. And then what was it? 7 weeks?
Yeah.
5 weeks coming in, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Way too long. Way too long to go a 1-turn Virginia Derby to the Kentucky Derby. So it's almost like the horse had a mini layoff and needed that race. So this is a horse who definitely could run better, and who I kind of like a little bit. I just didn't like the one route prep that he took in leading up to the Kentucky Derby for that particular race. But for the Preakness, now going a little bit shorter, I think that it could favor him in the way that this one likes to run, and getting back to a shorter race at 2 turns kind of is one that should be a little bit better for him.
Yeah, and I think he outclasses them too. I think he's
I do too. I think he's got a big chance, Jenny. I really do.
Yeah, I think he's a class of this race.
Yeah,
or none. So, especially with Silent Tactics scratching, I think that really, really helped him even more. Because I think Silent Tactic would have been the 8-5, 2-1 favorite had he run, or Baffert's horse. If Baffert's horse had been here, and he would have been the 8-5, 2-1 favorite. But they're both out.
But Attila, I agree with what you're saying here, but I also think the horse is getting better.
He is getting better. Yep. If we get 5-1, 6-1, I'm all over him.
We are talking 3-year-olds, and a lot of them still aren't there and are a work in progress. And I think he's one. I think that, like I say, he needed the Derby. He's still moving forward. And
yeah. And by the way, too, and I always say this, I think you would agree, Tim, my horses get better as they go. You know what I'm saying? They get better as they go.
Exactly.
So that's, for both son and dad, they get better as they go. So.
And it's just funny, for him to even bring him to the Preakness, he's not bringing him over without thinking that he's got a good shot to win that race.
Yeah. And you want my single of the weekend, Tim? My single of the weekend is, I'm wearing it right here, Junior Alvarado. No, I'm not going with Kruper.
I was going to say, don't do it, Sean.
No. Who knows? Preaknesses are crazy. Cooper might hit the board. Who knows? The horse really hasn't run a terrible race. But what do you call it? But no, Fort Washington. I think Fort Washington, he's the only grade 1 winner in that race. Junior gave him, I think Junior's going to give him the same trip that he did last year at Pimlico when they won. He's the only grade 1 winner in the race, and that's who Junior's really there to ride is Fort Washington. And I think he just stomps that group.
I can see that. I like that horse.
Yeah. Nice bridge. He's not running this weekend. He supposedly he hated the Churchill Downs track, wanted nothing to do with it. So he's already on his way to New York. I think we'll see a big rebound from him when he gets to New York. He did not like that Churchill Downs track at all. So watch him coming back. All right. So let me see what we got here. Tim, we got the late pick 5 coming up here, huh? Too, for all those interested. And we have some scratches here with the babies here, huh?
3, 5, 9, and 12.
3, 5, 9, and 12. And we got the first Cyberknife baby running here.
We do.
The first, yeah. We even got a Jack Christopher baby here.
Yes, that's one I like a little bit, and it's interesting to see these first crop babies coming out.
Yeah,
and the Cyberknife Cutthroat, get it? Cyberknife.
Yeah,
Cutthroat.
yeah.
But yeah, so that one is now the favorite.
Yeah,
8-5, currently the favorite.
Yeah. All right, Tim. Who are your top 3, my friend?
I don't like any of them, Sean.
Any of them? Okay.
No. That with these 2-year-olds, you're always looking and trying to find angles, and everybody can have nice sharp works in the morning with these 2-year-olds, and then you start looking at barns and connections and everything. But just give me a horse that has already got a race under his belt.
Yep.
A race that he looked pretty good in. Yep. And a race that he lost to a horse that was a Wesley Ward trained horse that just destroyed him. And he was not going to compete with, but he was much better than everybody else in the race. And that's the number 8 here. Yeah. Crossfire, Brendan Walsh, Tyler Gaffleone, connections I love at Churchill. This horse, if it wasn't for Wesley Ward, is already graduated. But against this field, you got a lot of horses that have a lot of potential. This one has some demonstrated potential. So I'm going to take a shot with the 8 on top and try to use that one. And then when I looked at everybody else, there's a couple I like underneath this one. And one of those is the Jack Christopher baby, Money Jack for Peter Miller. Getting Florage. This one has some really sharp bullets coming in here. I wish they had at least one race over the track, but San Luis Rey isn't going to do it for me as well. But they're sharp, and a couple of 47-1 4 furlong works, and this one looks ready to fire. Jack Christopher loved Churchill, so we'll see if the offspring do as well. So it's going to be great to see that one on the track. I like the one just outside that one as well. I like that one, the number 11, a lot more now because they are now moving in 3 positions. Yeah. So this one's not going to be so far out. So I was fading the 11 a little bit because of being in the 11 hole, but with 3 scratches to the inside and moving inside, that makes it much more attractive to me. Getting IRAD up to ride for the first time here. Kenny McPeak, he doesn't ride IRAD a ton, but when they do overall for the year, all tracks, they are positive ROI, winning 20% of the time, 264 return for every $2 bet. So this is one that sold for a little bit, and they've got some pretty decent expectations of this one. So we'll see if that one can get into the mix here. And if I added one more underneath, Sean, Steve and Keith, you got to always watch the Asmussen babies when they run here at Churchill. It looks like this one has kind of sharpened as of late. When you see all the works, the last 2 works are much sharper. And Steve doesn't always do that, but this one looks to have sharpened up a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm with you 100%.
8, 10, 11, and 7.
Yeah. The 12 is scratched. Yeah.
And I may have even, I had 8, 10, 11 with the 11 moving in. I really liked that one. The 10 and the 11 both underneath for me. I could play them 2, 3, 3, 2, and just play both of those underneath. But I do like the 8 a ton here. And you'll notice I didn't even mention the 6 here. Yeah, this one's got some really sharp 3 furlong works, but nothing but 3, Sean. Yeah. And, the 3 working sharp at 3, Larry Ravelli coming in here. He hasn't, really brought anything in and done anything yet. Jareth is over on the track. So I'm going to let this one beat me if he wins and tip my hat and turn the page. But I'm not putting a dime on Cutthroat.
No, gotcha. You get Case and Jose here. Always a devastating duo.
Training out of its mind good at nothing but 3 furlongs.
Yeah.
I can train good at 3 furlongs, but stretch me out, I'm done, Jenny.
Oh, the Hellebrooks got the 7, Captain Luke. He looks fantastic. Tim and I were there live when this horse ran. And the Wesley horse was in first. Yep. This horse was in second. And then Tim was like 8 lengths back to the rest of the field?
Tyler let off the gas because he knew he wasn't catching anybody,
Right.
and I think he ended up finishing like 3 in front or something. But yeah, it was these two and everybody else in that race.
That's what I'm saying. You know, exactly. Yep. Yep. Kenny McPeak, Bardstown Road. Tim, I think I'm doing exactly what you're doing, my friend. Five furlongs, 2-year-olds. Hey, Marco, how are you, my friend?
Jenny, I totally agree. I don't disagree at all.
And I mean,
even this one may turn out to be something and might win here. I'm just going to let him beat me if he does.
Yeah.
But if you bet him, I wish you luck.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have 5 minutes to post.
I still think this 8 is the horse to beat.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, me too. James White's got his exact in try box 2478. Good luck, buddy. And talking's been, I mean, the fact that Irad took the amount of people have been, he's like the wise guy horse now that Irad's taken the race, but I don't know if he's good enough to beat.
To me, Irad in a Triple Crown, it's almost like when he gets on a horse, it's like, well, there's one I don't have to consider.
Yeah. You almost won the Derby, man, though.
I was just about to say, and you know, and then he goes and does that, but but it's been a pretty good angle so far. You got to admit.
And by the way, I will say this without a doubt: that was one of the most incredible rides by Irad Ortiz. He got bumped in the first start. I mean, and to get where he was, that was
bumped is putting it nicely.
I know, right? But I'm saying, but the fact that he got him up into where that was an incredible ride, you know?
Yeah.
That horse was rolling. And remember the Belmont.
You know what? If you go back and watch that race and watch Irad and the way he comes around those horses and he turns his head a little bit, I don't think he ever saw Big Bro.
No, he didn't. He heard him. He said he heard him, but he didn't right yet. Then he saw the black and red colors after the line. He said, "Oh man."
But you got to love it for those two. And I mean, Irad was the first one that went up to his brother and, you know, congratulated him right past the wire. He's already like grabbing his brother and excited for him. So,
yeah. Now I'll tell you, watch out next time for the Chief, man. Junior was so mad. He was absolutely rolling down that middle, and he got absolutely crunched. That the Chief was Wallaby was rolling down that middle, and he got absolutely just cut off completely down the middle of the track. Watch him in for the Belmont. They're very high.
Sean, Irad's warming that 11 up pretty good.
He is, yeah. All right, 2 minutes to go here, Tim. Let's give them what they want. Here we go.
Attila's going with a 6-7 with 6, 7, 10, 11 exacta box. Good luck, Attila.
All right. Ready, Tim?
Ready?
$12 bet here. I'm going to do a $2 exacta key, which means this horse can either come in first or second. I'm going to do
key box.
Yep, key box. Yep, 8 with the 6, 10, 11.
I only went too deep here in my pick 5, so I need the 8 or the 11.
Yep.
And that's the early pick 5, not the late one starting here.
Yeah. I always love to see the 2-year-old babies at Churchill.
Love the baby races. They're like my favorites.
And shout out again to our good friend Donna Barton brothers, 26 years. her last Preakness coming up. For those that don't know, when I was a little kid at Rockingham Park in Salem, New Hampshire, right, there was a young apprentice girl named Donna Barton who came up to Rockingham to ride, and she gave me her goggles, and I still have them. And she's still doing fabulous to this day. They're heading towards the gate. Curtis has got, let's see, James White's got crossing the 7. And then, yes, exactly, right there. Ocelli tackled Wallaby, absolutely. They should have thrown the flag at 15 yards. Curtis has got a try box 16811. Jenny's got an exacta box 1247, winning place 47. Bodik's got a 4 to 10 11 8 1 at Church, and Marco likes the 4-2. We're heading towards the gate. Always an adventure getting the babies in. Six is a little high strung. Trying to get into the gate. Ten has finally gotten into the gate with a little encouragement. The 11 goes in. $13 is in. And they're off. And it's the 4 going out for the lead with the 7 right on his outside, the 8 stalking him on the outside, the 6, the 2, the 10 right on their outside, and the 1 and 11 can see them all as the 4, Beach Sandals, goes out for the lead, the 7, Captain Luke stalking him right on the outside. Then we have the 8, the 6, and the 12, all matching strides as we're going down the stretch here. And 22 and 3.
Come on, Tyler.
Trying to come on the outside to get them. But is anyone else coming? The 7 still running, Captain Luke and Beach Sandals. Tyler still in vain trying to get the 8 going.
He's got nothing.
They're not going to get the 7, Captain Luke.
15-1, Captain Luke.
He has given them the slip. 7, 4, 8.
And Irad up the track as usual. Gotta love it.
Keith and Steven, you always got to watch them Knicks go babies. Always got to watch those babies. Boy, I thought that was setting up perfectly for the 8. And,
he was in good position. He had no excuses. He just didn't have the horse.
No. Tyler gave him the perfect ride, and if he had any horse, he would have gone right past him.
Asmussen, that was the one I added in underneath that I said he's definitely sharpened lately.
Jenny is just right now, Churchill Downs is out of money. They may not run the rest of the races because Jenny right now is just taking everybody's money at Churchill Downs with the 1, 2, 4, 7 exacta box and 4-7. Jenny,
way to go,
very
Jenny.
impressive. Did you have the double by chance? That's amazing.
The only thing I'll say that I had right in that race is that 6.
Yeah. I didn't like
nothing.
Nothing.
3 to 2 on that horse. Come on.
No. Yeah. No.
Great job, Jenny.
And Jose and Mark are a combination you always have to watch out for. That was very
James also win place show in the 7 at 15.
Yeah, James, nice job, buddy. Great hit, 15-1. Showing them how it's done.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Sean, I'll be right back.
Sure. Man, at the top of the stretch, I thought that 8 was home. Oh, keep the 7, but throw out the 4. Oh, James, nice job, bud. Exact and try. Loving it. Loving it. That's what we love to see. After you guys cash, they may have to cancel the rest of the field, the rest of the day. Yeah, I think the Cyberknife's going to need a little bit of a little more distance there with them before they. That one was also very fractious, a little bit in the gate, so may have left some of his race at the starting gate. So you might want to kind of watch that 6 next time. Put him in your stable mail and see if he's a little more composed on the track the second time. He was very, very shaky, to say the least. The Hellebroots have been a long time client for Stephen Asmussen. So I'm sure for both Keith and Stephen, this is a even more sweet victory than usual. He has been a long time Stephen Asmussen owner, as well as the Winchells. Already a training double for Steve Asmussen. Great job to everybody who had that horse. Very nice handicapping. Jose is just on fire right now. Even in losses, Jose's riding well. Rode that 4 beautifully. Just got beat by a better horse, but Jose rode that horse perfectly. Tyler rode our horse absolutely perfect, just didn't have the horse. But there's what I always say to people, just like I said on our show when we did our preview. I said Further Ado is going to win the Bluegrass by 10 and then fall on his face at Churchill Downs. It did exactly that. And Johnny V gave him the perfect trip. Absolutely no excuse whatsoever. He gave him the perfect trip and just had nothing down the stretch, because I think he's a Keeneland horse. And he loves Keeneland, but you put him on another track and he's just not the same animal that he is on that Keeneland track. Put him on and by the way, the Breeders' Cup is a Keeneland, so if you're his connections, you're not too worried about that, because he loves Keeneland. Just keep him healthy and put him on that track and watch him go. And what did we get there? Wow, $230.34 exacta. Well done, you guys. 33, 12, 13, 28, 738. Fantastic to everybody who had that. Great handicapping. Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. I think 6, 7 is gonna be even a starting point, before he gets. Oh, good. There you go. Yep. Good job, James. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that horse definitely had Stephen Asmussen, you have to watch those horses, man. You have to watch those horses with those 2-year-olds. Absolutely. He knows how to bring them to Churchill, especially if they're like the Hellebroots or the Winchells. If he's bringing them there, woo, look at it. Got to look at them. Exactly. He was my my second pick. They're behind the 8. You have to watch those horses. Remember that. Write that down. Hellebroots or the Winchels. If Steven's bringing a horse across to run a 2-year-old race, he's trying with them. And Keith did a wonderful job riding there. 3 perfect rides there. Just 7 was the best horse. Jose did a fabulous job in defeat on that 4. Watch that 4 next time. It's gonna be like 6-5, but he wins going away. That was a nice first race. All right, so we move on to the turf. Race 5 here. Churchill, let me read the conditions here for you. Okay. We throw that 2-year-old race away and we move on. Race 5, 1 mile and 3/8 on the turf. Optional claiming $80K. Non-winners of 2 other than purse $134,000 for 3-year-olds and up. And let's see what our field is here. We have the 2 scratched, we have the 3 scratched, and the 11 Freedom's Way, which leaves us still a very nice field of 12. So an excellent race to try to bounce right back and do like our friends are doing here. And we got 19 minutes to post. Yeah, Zach, that was an amazing race by Ocelli in the Derby. I did not see that coming, Tim. Did you?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I did not see Ocelli coming in 3rd in the Derby. That was a huge race.
I didn't see him about taking out 3 horses on his way down the lane either.
Yeah, no, exactly. He definitely tackled Chief. The chief had a huge run going. He was flying down the middle of that track.
Yeah.
And do not throw him out for the Belmont folks. He will be coming again. And Tim, speaking of your area, here we go, my friend. The moment we've all been waiting for. All of Tim's favorite horses running against each other in the Stephen Foster. This should be quite the race.
That race is coming up tough. I can't wait. I'm going to go that day.
Yeah. All your favorites. You're going to be like, wait a minute.
I'll take the hat off the pedestal back there and put that hat on and wear it to Churchill that day.
Right, exactly. But then when what's his name walks by, you'd be like, "I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry."
I'll take it off when Junior goes by and be
right. And then when your boy comes back from Dubai, exactly, you can take it off again and say, "Oh, go get him, kid." I had confidence in you from day one at Fairgrounds.
Yeah, it's really tough.
That's gonna be fun.
Magnitude you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Magnitude. Yeah. Magnitude.
I love that. I love that horse too.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna be like a fake. You're gonna have your hat on when White Barrio comes by. Then you're gonna take the hat off when Junior comes by. Then when Magnitude comes by, you're gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, love you." All your boys are going up against each other.
That race is coming up really, really tough. I can't wait.
Newsflash.
And you know who the winner is? Horse
racing.
racing.
Yeah, exactly.
Horse racing. That's what it should look like with the older horse division.
Right. And I will say this too. Right. Newsflash. Sovereignty will not be on the lead this race. He will not be on the lead.
I will tell you, as much as I love my boy, he was in the right position against catching horses at the right time.
Yeah.
In their lead up, and I don't know that he wins this race.
Yeah.
I like both of the other horses that I like as well in here. So
yeah,
it's tough when you've got multiple horses in one race that you really like them all. So
I know. Yeah. No. Absolutely. I mean, I'll take what I did in the Oakland and, hit a nice code trifecta. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets. Oh, sure. Absolutely. All right, Tim. So we have 15 minutes to go here. I read the conditions. The non-winners of 2. Tim,
Yes.
coming up here.
Other than.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got, plenty of horses that have won 2 races, but other than, and we got a horse in here, Sean, that this is the race that there's a horse that, I remember well the day we were standing at Keeneland and I was on fire.
Absolutely. Yep. So this is going to be an interesting race here. So for sure. All right. Yep. So I will give you my top 3, my friend. All right. My first pick in this race is the 4, Presider, Joe Sharp, Irad Ortiz, 30% together, 30% of Churchill. They just seem to click. I'm going to throw that race against Burnham Square totally out. That horse, was in way too tough. B, just got eased. I don't think that was even a race for him. I'm just throwing a big giant X. The fact that Joe Sharp brings him back, this quickly off that even says to me more just what a not even a race that was. You know what I'm saying? Irad saved them. Axel saved them. Source is 3 for 4 at the in the money at Churchill Downs. Connect and the Lawless Miss, that shouldn't be a problem. And I think this horse is going to be very tough. And the thing I like about this horse too is that he's a little bit versatile too. So I think that's going to help. But he's definitely going to be up at the front for sure. But definitely seems to like the Churchill turf, and I think the distance will only help him out a little bit. The second horse I have would be the 6. No, this is the 6. Sorry, my friend. Wrong horse. 9. Noble Confessor, Todd Pletcher, Tyler Gaffilione. What a game win that was over Signature 6 and Love 'em or Liam there at Keeneland. He's never run at Churchill Downs, but I do like the fact that this horse ran a very game race last time. Tyler sticks with him for the St. Elias Stables, and I think if he runs that race again, he'll be very tough in here. And my third pick is the 1 Royal Majesty, Billy Mott. Jamie Torres riding for the first time for this one. Don't think the distance will be a problem for this one out of Frankel, but it is a 1.3 1/8. So I didn't like him on top. I thought maybe he could get down in the exacta or trifecta, but I didn't like him on top. So I was 4, 9, and 1. My birthday.
Makes a lot of sense. But the 9 horse here, Noble Confessor, this was a horse on the day that they had the 2-day pick 6 carryover. Nice. And I said, Sean, I'm going to play me a skinny pick 6 ticket. And Noble Confessor was in the second leg. And I singled that horse in the pick 6. He won pretty easily.
He did.
And I held it all the way to race 6 in that leg 6 of the leg 5 of the 6 legs before KK knocked me out that day. But I still got the 5 of 6 consolations, $305 on a $36 ticket. So I'll take that. But this was a horse I absolutely loved that day, and I still love. I think that Tyler comes up here, Pletcher's got him well placed in here. This looks like a really good spot for him against horses that I think that he should be able to win. And if you look at that race, the way that he was slowly moving forward, I just think that he's going to like this distance. I did go with Presider second, and there's a reason for that. I'm not sure. This is a horse that when you look at a non-winners of 2 other than, this is a horse who of everybody has 4 wins in the field. So a horse that's actually crossed first in a race. This is a horse that has the second most wins after the third after the 13 and 15 the A's, because they both drew in. It was the most in the main body before those two drew in. But the thing is, Sean, he's never won at longer than 1.25 miles.
Right. Yeah.
His 4 wins have come at 1 mile twice, 1.125 miles, and 1.25 miles.
Right. Yeah.
And I just am not sure that the 1 3/8 is something that he wants. He's got some underneath finishes in those 1.5 mile races that he's run. He's not run 1 3/8. It's a little bit of an odd distance, but but the 1.5 miles, he's been underneath, but can't get there on top. So I'm going to play him that way and hope that that's what he does again here. And I think that the 9 wants the distance and he doesn't. So that's why I turn those two around. But I am going to give you a little bit of a price underneath in third. Let me see where this horse is at right now.
Sure.
12 to 1. I actually expected a bigger price. Was 30 to 1 on the morning line, and that is the number 5 Daunt.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul McGee out of 4. He's had a small stable here at Churchill. He's only had 4 starters and 2 of those in the money. And this is a horse, Daunt, that only has 2 races on the Churchill turf. And both times he's finished in the money, finishing third in both of them. So he's coming second off of a little bit of a layoff. If you look before the layoff, he was running 1 1/8 and here at Churchill with Julian up. And he finished a nice third in that race, going 1 1/8 miles. And if that one had been 1 3/8 miles, he would have probably won. And who did he lose to in that race, Sean? That would be Presider.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a horse I think you want underneath on your tickets. The number 5 Daunt, 12 to 1. I think he runs well at Churchill, well enough. And he's got a guy that knows his way around the Churchill Oval as good as anybody here. He's going to make a trip on the inside. BJ Hernandez, he's going to be coming up the rail looking for room. And I think that coming up late, he can get up for a piece at a price.
Yep. Yeah, no, I think it's a solid play.
Feisty Feline Meows. What's up, Feisty?
Bodek's got 10, 5, 1, 4, exacta try key at Church, 9, 12, 8 straight at Church. Okay. What's everybody drinking tonight in the lounge?
But really, before I bet, Jenny, who do you like here? I'm just going to bet what you like.
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to go with Jenny the rest of the night. Well,
do you like my 9, Jenny? Just nod your head. All right.
3 to 2. Horseshoe in Indianapolis still running. Wow.
What's that?
I said Horseshoe in Indianapolis is still with the times and everything. In my head,
One little feisty on the track.
Jenny's drinking prune juice. There you go.
There's the presiding prune juice. Daunt looks good. I'm telling you, this horse likes the Churchill Oval.
He does. Yep.
I'm surprised he's 12 to 1. Jose on the 6. Didn't like this horse, but I'm going to look again just because it's Jose. Yeah, I struggled to find the distance with this one as well.
Yeah, Graham. Yeah. I looked at that too. I love Graham Motion, but
there is Tyler on Noble Confessor, your 8 to 5 favorite.
Looking very solid.
I do think this is a horse to beat. I did not think that horse was going to be 8 to 5 off an 8 to 1 morning line.
Yeah, exactly. No, seriously.
That blows my mind a little bit, but I do like the horse.
Yeah. And Kenny McPeak running out the field. No, we got one more. We got the 15.
And the 15, Tappet Shoes.
Tappet Shoes.
Bejarano. The old man still coming at it. Roughy.
John Daly this evening. What is this John Daly? Straight vodka.
Five minutes, still warming up.
Yeah. It's PGA Championship this week. A lot of stuff going on this week. Four looks very good, at least on the track. I'm not saying you get the distance, but at least looks good on the track.
Who was your third pick, Sean?
I was 491.
One.
Yeah. And then and then 491. And then the 6 was my fourth pick. I can see Dawn. Dawn's down to 12-1 now. One horse and 6 horses pedigree does not look like rooters to me. Yeah,
I totally agree with you on the 6. That's why I left Jose out. I mean, it's Jose, so you got to wonder if he can bring him up underneath, but.
Love Arnold Palmer's with Tito's. It's a great combination, Jen. Absolutely. Tyler's just riding really well right now. He and the Walsh man, they got something going. Nine looks very good on the track.
Yeah.
Head up, looking good. Tyler's smiling, which is a very good sign. When you see your jockey smiling, that's always a good sign.
All right, Sean, let's do this. All right, I'm going to play a $2 try, 4-9 with 4-9 with 5-6-10. I just think it's those two and everybody else, and those are my three horses underneath.
Love it. Love it, sir.
It'd be $12.
Two minutes. Posts. Uncle Sully's got $1 key box 10 with the 1-4-6-9. James White has got exacted 9 with the 8-13-15. Hey Steve, how are you, my friend? Hey, Worm's playing the scratch horse. And it's one way to win, Jay. You're not going to lose a lot of money if you play the scratch horse.
No, I bet the scratch horses, get a refund, and then just call it even.
Exactly. Yep. You are not going to lose a lot of money, my man. That is a very safe way to bet. Takes all the frustration right out of it. Their turf course looks very well, by the way. Looks very good.
Yeah, I just think it's the weather. My yard looks amazing right now as well, and it's just we've had just light rain, not a ton, but the sun's not baking it yet, and it's been pretty mild temperature. So grass everywhere is pretty green around here.
Oh, that's great. We're the Cinnaboy is in a bit of a holding pattern right now, Steve. Well, stay tuned. Curtis has got an exacta box 4, 7, 9, 10. Good luck, my friend. Oh, Jenny, there's Jenny. He's got exacta box 4, 9, 10, 15, and win a place of the 9 and 15. Is that our bet?
4949. We don't have the 15. But.
No. We're going in the gate. Just waiting for the outside horse. In this long affair. And they're off.
And away they go for the marathon. Mile and 3/8. The 9 wants the lead. So from the outside, going to go. Here comes the 13 coming up outside, and the 4 down inside said, not so fast. There goes Irad on Presider.
Yep.
Irad on the lead means he's not winning. But Noble Confessor right there. Those two. 4, 9, 13. Stop the race.
Yeah.
Let's just keep them up top all the way around.
This was a 4 furlong
down the stretch and head to the wire for the first time. Presider's got about a length over Noble Confessor. Tyler's got a handful of horse. It's Soleil Volant down on the inside. Golden Eye to the outside. It's another length back. The 5 is back in 5th. The 10 outside that one. And they are crawling along the half in 47 and 4. Presider and Irad up front. Noble Confessor. Tyler sitting right there down on the inside. So Le Volant 25-1. Golden Eye is still right there. Top 4 just staying that way as they head halfway down the back stretch. Coming up on the 6 furlong time here. And there it is. 112 and 3. Still Presider and Noble Confessor. Those two. Golden Eye draws a little bit closer on the outside. So Le Volant still down on the inside looking for room. Presider, Irad's picking it up, asking for a little more. Tyler still right there. It's those two. Golden Eye still looking for room to come up outside. There goes Tyler on Noble Confessor, drawing up alongside Irad and Presider. Golden Eye is still there in 3rd. Looking for room as they come to the top of the stretch and swing wide. We've got Jose coming from the back, making a wide swing there. It's those two up front. Noble Confessor coming through. Here comes Soleil Volant. Irad fighting back. Tyler's right there. Noble Confessor right there. Oh, whoa. There was a jockey lose. We lost a jockey there, but Soleil Volant is going to get the trip and get the win. Tyler settles for 2nd. Jose gets the 6th. End of romance up into 3rd.
Who was the 7 there?
Axel.
Oh, hope he's okay. Jeez.
Kelsey Danner.
Yeah.
Axel took a little head over heels. Heels over head.
Hope he's okay. Yeah.
So Label Line got the trip though.
He did. Yeah.
Was just right there all the way in a nice position down inside. They opened the rail, and Ben Curtis is just riding his ass off at Churchill, especially on the turf.
Remember that was I said I like the other Graham better than I did the other one. You know,
right?
Yeah, exactly. That last race just throw it.
And did you see who came up into 4th there, Sean?
Yeah, Dawn. Yeah,
Dawn.
Yeah. Graham Motion and
that horse ended up going off at 19-1. Rounds out the super.
You give those two a chance, you know.
Horses all look okay, so whatever it was that happened there.
Yeah.
Hopefully Axel's okay.
Let's hope Axel's okay, most importantly, because we know his horse is fine.
Yes. Yeah, the Outriders already grabbed toe to him. So Le Volant 25-1. 25-1. I'm looking for some 8. Who's got the 8? Oh, check this one out. James has got exacted 9 with 8, 13, 15. I hope you box that, James.
Yeah, I hope James is your box set, hopefully.
That's it. I don't think anybody else had that one.
No. 8, 9, 6, 5.
Damn,
No.
he didn't box it.
Yeah. No.
Good call either way, James. Almost.
That was a great call. That's what makes Churchill Downs right now so challenging, you know, which is great, you know. That's the. That was a perfect ride by Tyler. Just get beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Jenny. Yeah. That was I like that. I like that Graham horse rather than the. You know, I love Graham Emotions, my favorite people, but I like that horse better than I did his other one.
Yeah,
Churchill's always
this horse had been running in some stakes races, but you know, I don't know. I had a tough time with this one.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Axel's okay, most importantly. I wonder who hit him, though. Did someone hit him? Is that...
I never saw what happened. I just saw, I happened to look back right as he was just.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Going head over heels.
Always happy connections when they win. Love to see it.
Yeah, it sucks. I've got 3 of the top 4 horses, but the top horse isn't one of them. Oh, goodness.
Everybody happy in the winner's circle.
We all won some money.
Is that CJ? That was the 5th race, right?
Yeah, and if you want to go one deeper, Sean, and look at the top 5, if you look at this, I mean, underneath the 8, we've got 9, 6, 5, and 10. And you look at our numbers here, 9, 6, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
But that was the concern I had with the 4 was the distance, and it just he faded badly. I thought he
did fade, and I already gave him the perfect trip. I already gave them the perfect trip. They weren't going head over heels, you know.
No, he just doesn't want that distance. That was my concern. His 4 wins, the longest he had won was a mile and a quarter, and everything beyond that was not good.
We don't have one Oscar performance baby tonight. I protest.
As you should.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we've been all around it. Churchill's a tough track, especially when you're trying to put,
But it only takes one.
That's all it takes, my friend. That is all it takes. And the 6 races
There's a bit of a delay. They took the inquiry sign down, but there's a bit of a delay, and I'm wondering if they're still tending to Axel.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to see here.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was looking for.
There's people still on the turf course.
Yes. I see them over there.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if they.
I was muting my mic and turning up the track to see if they said anything about Axel being okay.
So Tim, I haven't been to Churchill in a while. So that all those seats right there, those are just used for on Derby Day.
Well, when you look down there at that end, I mean, there are people occasionally that will go down there, but on a normal day at Churchill, there are so many seats down around the finish line and between all of the levels. I'm typically up on the second level. Okay. I don't go down to the track level and the rail. I'm typically up on the second level right there. But there are so many seats down there. You don't want to be down here. Now, a lot of times when the starting gate is, when they're running a long race and the starting gate is down here, some people will go down there and then just walk up as the horses are running. But yes.
Oh, that's okay.
Those seats just do not get normal use at all. Derby, Derby week is about it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Rarely beyond that. There's just so many seats there. And then, you've got the first turn pavilion now that you can see over there in the turn. And that one has so many seats and nobody's over there either.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It's official, $52 winner.
Wow. Grand motion, take a bow, my friend.
Yes, yes.
Sarah's in the house. Hey, Ethan, how are you, my friend? He was alive to the pick 6 until that just happened. I think a lot of people were knocked out. You weren't the only one that was knocked out there.
So the $1 exacta paid $1.19 there. The 50-cent try was $334.94. The 10-cent super paid $6.96. If you had the early pick 5, congratulations. 5 of 5 paid $4,300.
Yeah. Yep. But we move on to race 6. A mile and 16 on the dirt, claiming 62.5 for 4-year-olds and up. And we have one scratch, the 6 Constitution Baby, House United, has been scratched. Leaving us.
Yeah, Jenny, I agree because, I mean, the first 3 races were chalk. Favorite, and second favorite, who was the morning line favorite. But then race 4, you had a $33 winner, and race 5, you had a $52 winner, and the pick 5 paid $4,300. That does seem a little light. Unless people just went, single up front in the early races and just hammered the last couple of races playing a lot more horses.
Yep.
You know what that would be, Sean, if that happened? You know what that would be?
Is there now, Tim? Have you checked it all? Have you checked the fields this weekend, or have you not checked yet? So
not at all.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm really busy at school with finishing up the school year and everything. I got 2 more weeks, and then I'm off for the summer and ready to do some racing and head up to Saratoga.
There you go. Wonderful. There you go. Love it. Love it.
What weekends are you going, Sean? Do you know?
No, not yet. Well, I'll be up there for the Belmont, but I don't know quite yet.
I'm definitely not going Belmont weekend.
No. But yeah, I'm trying to work that out right now. With my parents' situation's a little Trying to work that all out. See what I got going on there. The Whitney is the 8th, and my mom's birthday is the 9th. So I mean,
He's like, Mom, we're gonna have to change your birthday.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. Or I just leave right after the Whitney and get back home quick. You know. But whoa, race 6-3 show $200. Feisty's going. Whoa, is that correct? Three to show for $200. Wow, someone likes a 3 king cat.
You know what I think about that, Sean?
What's that?
I thought it was interesting.
Interesting for sure.
I thought it was interesting that he likes the 3 here.
Yeah.
You know who my top pick is here, Sean?
Who's that?
I like the 3 king cat.
There you go. We'll like it.
So Feisty Feline, we are right there together.
Page. Yep. On the same page.
You might as well just move all that over from the show line. Just move it to the win line. We're going to win.
With Brian J. Hernandez aboard.
BJ man. Here is the horse, Sean, that I talked about being an interesting horse coming back here, coming up from Ocon, and that is Classic Car Wash.
Yeah.
For those of you who remember, this is a horse who a couple of years back, 3 years ago, ran in the Sam F. Davis and the Tampa Bay and the Bluegrass.
Yeah.
Before bowing out of the Kentucky Derby Trail, and then came back and has just been at a much lower level. But even at the lower level, Sean, this horse has just not been doing the best. And here at Churchill, he's 0 for 2. And I thought it was interesting that that he opened up this morning as the 3-1 morning line second choice, but now he's 9-5 favorite. Co 9-5s with the 1 got a little bit more, so he's actually the favorite. And I'm taking a big pass. I don't have him on the board at all. Despite the fact that Jose's getting up for Mike Cassie, I just don't believe in this horse.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's 0 for 2 at the track. And it's out of Noble Bird, who ironically was trained by his son, Norm.
I did not hear this. Sean, did you hear this?
Yeah, I know, huh? Del Cid retired. Yeah.
I did not hear that.
Vicente hung it up.
The wizard, the kid, Vicente Del Cid.
I know. Someone check the mayor. The mayor is going to be devastated that his boy, Del Cid, has retired.
Jenny's all torn up about it.
Yeah. Let's see here. What's up? Let me see here. $64. Okay. And we got 3 races left.
We have this one and 2 more. That is correct.
All right. Definitely these double players are thinking that the 1's going to run a big race. The 1 actually jumped off the 8 to ride the 1. Yeah, Gio Elvis needs surgery. Yeah. But Dan and Bourbon need surgery.
Yeah, I didn't hear about Tio.
I didn't hear about Gio Elvis. I know Dan and Bourbon
yes,
is out for the rest of the year. He needed surgery.
Knee fracture.
Yeah, knee fracture. Yeah.
But Sean, just really quickly, I like King Cat quite a bit here, coming up from Ocon, and this is a horse who I love horses who love Churchill. And this is one of those. And the Keen Ices always race pretty well. And this is one of those 5 races at Churchill, 4 in the exacta, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Getting BJ back up. And if you look at the last time that this one was at Churchill, BJ rode him then as well.
Yep.
That was a 7 furlong race, which is probably a little shorter than he wants to go. I think this is the distance.
Yeah.
When you look at his 10 races at the distance, he's won half of those, and he's finished 80% of them in the money.
Yeah.
So when you look up here a minute ago and see that Feisty Feline is putting 200 to show on this horse, it makes all the sense in the world. This horse is 8 to 10 in the distance and 4 or 5 at Churchill in the money. So he definitely should be there, and I think he wins the race.
Yeah.
And then after that one, I've got the 1 Curlin's Malibu. This is another one I saw at Keeneland. It ran an okay race in that one, but definitely needed the race. Was coming off a layoff, and
big layoff. Yeah.
At this level, this horse is much more competitive and does have 1 win and 2 starts here at Churchill. Gets IRAD. IRAD chose this one over Classic Car Wash.
Yeah.
So something to think about. And Joe Sharp and IRAD and Joe Sharp are 30% at Churchill for the meet, 229 ROI. So
right.
Winning money if you bet every one of them to win.
Yeah.
And they are definitely doing that. So I think you got to include Curlin's Malibu. And then my third pick here, I went to Tyler and Joe Sharp. So Joe Sharp's got 2. He's got the inside, and then he's got Tyler on the 5 and Exorable.
Yeah.
And this is another one who was claimed last time out off of David Jacobson, moves over to the Joe Sharp barn, and Joe's going to put Tyler on this one, although IRAD rode this one last. So IRAD's ridden a few of these last time out and lands on the 1, but this is another one who should be closing up late. Tyler hadn't had a great day, but you always got to look for when he's going to win at Churchill. So he normally gets in the winner's column somewhere during the night.
Absolutely.
But Tyler rode this one at Churchill earlier. If you go back 4 back, he rode this horse. That was another one at 7 furlongs. And now with the 1 1/16, another one who should be closing up late can get in the money, 315. If I did add another one for 4th, I would put Classic Car Wash in underneath. I think is best of the rest, but I don't like that horse here.
Yeah.
Hurry is kind of interesting as well when you look at the number 2 horse with Saez getting up on this one. But I thought this was one where others seem like they're stepping down. This one looks like has raced better against lower.
Yeah. And here's our boy Colin. How are you, buddy?
Mr. Doubling Down Show. How are you, Mr. Doubling Down?
Mr. Doubling Down Show. They'll be on live later tonight. Joined them last night for a little Preakness preview. The Japanese horses all look the same. That's an interesting comment. I don't think they do, but they're trained very much alike, so their styles are alike.
Benny, what's up, Benny?
Big Benny.
The Jets.
Colin is a big chief honcho, chip honcho guy. Yeah, Tio. I think Tio ran possibly the most impressive race of the year. I don't know what you think, Tim.
That was craziness to me.
I mean, that was just beyond impressive.
Are you being a horse racist, Jamie? All right, Sean, the horses are headed out to the track.
Yes, sir.
Right now in the paddock, it's like
Riders up!
And how much do we have left now?
What's that?
How much do we have left now?
Oh, 64. We're not even halfway through the bankroll, and we still got
Okay.
only 2 races after this one. Bet what you want. Bet it all. I don't care.
Yeah.
We'll just call it a night. We'll phone it in. Good night, everybody. See you next week.
Taj Matas. There you go.
We need some woodbine soon, Sean.
Yes, we do. Yeah, they're coming soon. Yeah, we're almost there. Exactly.
Need some woodbine.
Yeah, we do. All right, hit the button, Tim. I am ready.
You are ready. Here we go.
This race, 10 to win a place on the 3. King Cat. That's amazing that you and I both. This is my play of the night. Isn't that hysterical? That you like
5 to 1. 5 to 1's a good price on this.
Yeah. I love that. I love that at 5 to 1. I think this horse is going to come flying down the lane. And I love Churchill Downs plays. What I like about Churchill Downs, their place pays are always very good. You know.
Yeah, that 9 that I had with Tyler win place, playing my horses win place that I've had my top picks all night. That paid 5 for 4.
That's amazing. Yeah, amazing.
So.
It really is. Incredible. Follows our dream scenario. He'll win. Okay. Like Ethan.
Let's go, Feisty. You and me. We're either gonna go to the bank or go down together.
Someone on YouTube gave incredible 1.8 chance, but I don't know about that. Gave incredible the 1.8% chance to win. Whoa. I think it's a little higher than maybe they forgot like another like a 18.0 or like a they just forgot a decimal or something. Incredible. Does Taj Mahal go to the Belmont Stakes if he wins? I wouldn't see why not. If he won and he looked impressive doing it, I don't know why he wouldn't. You know? What do you think, Tim?
I don't know. I mean, with the distance at Saratoga, and why not? If you win, especially, why not take that shot?
Yeah.
And especially since, they have more modest connections than a lot of the other connections on some of those bigger horses, and I'm sure they'll want that experience.
You win. I will say this, knowing them, because everyone knows that Post Time was a pretty good horse, but I think this horse, what I liked about this horse is when you watch the replay, and again, I'm not saying he's a Golden Tempo. I'm not saying he's a Wallaby. I'm not saying he's a not even close. But what I liked about even that group, he showed that second gear that at Laurel, the other, which I loved, where he just kind of pulled away. I know he wasn't facing that. He's not facing that the group like he's facing today. But I just love to watch a horse when he has a second gear. You know what I'm saying? And he really showed against the time that it was actually a second gear. So I just think he's versus this group. I think this is one of the best horses Brittany's ever had. but we may be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. I just love that second speed he showed. The one is down to 3-2 here. 3 minutes to post.
All right, I'm getting ready to put Jenny in a 5-minute timeout here. She's tossing our horse here.
Oh,
or at least bad mouthing that.
No, she said Tilla's tossing.
I know, but she's just bad mouthing the horse by repeating it. I'm just blaming Jenny. That's all.
Tim's rant tonight is Jenny dissing.
Nah, I'm never going to rant about Jenny. I'll talk bad about her. I'm just never going to rant about her.
I have a couple of interesting horses here. If people want to take some notes here, I did a little studying on the Black Eyed Susan card tomorrow. In the second race, I love the 10 Without Borders. Jose Ortiz for Carrie Breon. Carrie does extremely well there in the middle, in the Mid-Atlantic things. And on the turf, she puts Jose up, and that horse really had a huge run despite trouble. Just missed last time, and then now you get Jose. I think that's great. And then the other one, I love Austin Aaron, Norm Casse. In the 12th race, he won at Pelmago last year doing the same thing. Who was riding him? Johnny V. Who's riding him this time? Johnny V. I think to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. And I think Norm is the type that prepares horses for certain races. That last race he ran was a prep race for this race, and I think he'll be very live, around 9-2, 5-1. It's 1 minute to race 6. Dartboards. We're waiting, Tim. I'll let people know. We're waiting to see where Illuminaire runs next. He's definitely shown some good form this year so far.
Loading up.
Here we go.
Come on, BJ.
Show us how it's done. Seven, a bit reluctant.
Classic car wash.
3 down to 9-2. Late money on the 3.
All set.
They're all in, and they're off. And we got the 7 going for the lead, with the 8 going right outside with him. With the 1, the 3, the 4, the 5, all stalking, and the 2 can see them all in the back. This is a 7. Takes the lead with authority. The 8 right on his outside. The 1 sitting right there with the 5 right on their outside. The 3 stalking right behind them. The 4 and the 2. Quarter 25. Not a quick quarter at all. But Badge of War trying to take it wire to wire. The 8 Classic Car Wash will not let him go away easily. The 5 Inexorable right on the outside. Curlin's Magnet Malibu sitting right off their flank. The 3 sitting right behind them. Stocking position, the 4 and the 2 can still see them all. We'll wait for the next half here as the 7 badge of war continues to try to take them wire to wire. The
Go,
8,
BJ, go.
BJ trying to get this 3 going. The 5 inaccessible. The 1 is stopping. The 3 trying to come around them all. 4, we've got a ding dong battle here. The 8 trying to take over. The 5, the 3
phoning it in, dead last on the paper.
Dead last, yep. Down the stretch they come. That's the 8 classic car wash. The 7 badge of war fighting a gallant right here. The 4 Carlo Rapido trying to make an impression here. The 5 trying to, but it's going to be the 8 classic car wash Jose Ortiz. 3 nowhere to be found.
I just need to bet my third place horses underneath all.
Seriously.
I mean, my value horses are coming in and my top horses aren't.
No. Look at that. Our 3 got bet down to 4-1. And the 1 was absolutely nowhere to be found.
Nothing. I told you, Irad finished last on that 1.
Yeah.
Why do people ride that guy?
Jenny had the Jenny was hoping the 4 would get there. 2, 4, 5, 7. Oh, the 8 foil there. Classic car wash. It's been 0 for 2 at the track too.
Jose.
Yep. Jose is just riding at a level there. We've just
Jose's world and we're just living in it.
Yep. That's all we're doing. We're just living in Jose's world. My God. Him and Marcosse, that's 2 wins for them on the day. That is amazing. Big run by the 4 there. Jenny, nice call on the 4, even though you didn't win. That was a nice call. 3 was dead last. Yep. No, 3 was not dead last.
He was close.
He was close.
I mean, there's only 7 horses. There's 5 on the board, and he's not one of them.
Yeah.
So he was 6th or 7th.
Yeah. Nice job, Feisty.
You should have jumped off that horse as soon as I said I liked him. That should have been enough for you to just toss him.
Yeah. That pace was dawdling up front. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't let him crawl like that.
No.
No speed in that race.
No. Surprised the 7 quit as bad as he did with those slow fractions. Jose Ortiz riding double. Mark Gosse's barn is just so solid, isn't it? It's just so solid. It's remarkable.
He's having a good year for sure.
He is. He spent a lot of time down at Ocala. But his horses have really been working out like amazing. I think that's remarkable. Yeah, the pace was clearly too slow for the 3 there. But and what was it? It was 8, 4, 5, 7, 1. That 4 was coming fast. He was coming fast. Carlo Rapido, Rafael Bejarano out of Curlin. I got Lloyded. Oh, well. Well, all we need is one. All we need is one. We've got some nice races coming up here. And this is Tim's big show here. 1.8 allowance, 127,000 non-winners of 1 purse $127,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won a race other than that. And here we go with our friend Render Judgment. Came in second in the Virginia Derby. American Promise. Fifth, the First Resort in the Jockey Club at Churchill. Did break his maidens. Got Esquivel up aboard. That horse. Go to that right now. See what we're doing here. And the price has been put up yet. It's official, but the prices have not been put up yet. Here's a combination you don't see too much coming up is Irad and Billy Mott. Obviously, Junior rides a lot of his things, but this is Fourth Dimension. Coming up here, Billy Mott, Irad Ortiz. To me, this horse is just sitting on go. We'll wait for Tim to get back here. Cheers to everybody. Thank you as always to everybody for joining us. So as soon as I saw 25 quarters, we're in trouble. Someone walked the dog there. Got Cole Moon here, getting some play here at 3-1. Oh, yep. They're keeping the odds here. Okay. We're taking long times tonight for the official prices. I don't know what's going on down there. Woodbine takes a long time because they have to do the American money has to go into the exchange for their prices.
Yeah, everybody in tote up there in Canada has to take their shoes off so they can calculate it out.
Yep, exactly. See, yep. I got Lloyded.
Got to figure it.
Yeah. But, yeah, exactly. So, interesting. There's only 15 minutes to post, yet the prices haven't been posted yet.
Yeah, that one went off at 7-5, and Irad finishes 5th.
Yeah. This is an unusual combination here, Tim. Irad and Billy Mott here. This is to me. This is the
Irad on a 9-5. Just fade it right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the horse in the winner's circle. Just fade this up. Everybody else should bet the 7. I'm fading it.
Yeah. And Tim and I, oh no, wait a minute, Tim, you can't fade this horse. You know why you can't fade this horse, Tim? Why can't you fade this horse? This was the horse that won us the pick 5 at Keeneland. Yeah.
Fourth Dimension. You are correct in Junior.
Yeah, you can't fade this horse. Exactly.
I'm fading it. Junior's not riding. If Junior was on, we wouldn't fade it.
Right, exactly. But you know what I love about this?
Hang on, Sean. I'm listening. I'm going to do something real quick in the background here.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No problem. Yeah. So here's what I love about this favorite here. And you know me, I will try to beat a favorite if I can. I don't like being that guy who says, here, put 10 to win a place in the 8-5 horse and see, look at me, I won. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to beat the favorite. But here's what I love about this horse. This horse keeps getting better and better. But this is Tim and I talked about that this day. And I'm going to talk about the same today. Okay? Even with Irad on him, this horse is going to win. He runs at Gulfstream at a mile on the dirt, 68. Runs a mile and 60 at the Gulfstream, 76. Runs at Keeneland, 82. A Mott horse on the way up, buyer-wise, is a horse you have to use. because they keep getting, like I said earlier, my horses keep getting better and better as they run. And this is horses buyers keep going up, up, up. And I just think versus this group, everyone's going to be looking at the back of this horse going over the line, because this horse is a very much improving horse. And I think just versus the rest of this group, who is good, but not a great group, I think this horse is definitely the horse to beat here. So I was Fourth Dimension first. Then I was Coal Moon and the one Matado second. This horse loves to Churchill Downs. This horse is 4 out of 6 in the money, but always seems to be coming a little bit too late. I don't know if he's going to be able to get up there for the money, but he's definitely going to be there at the end. And my third pick was the 5 Render Judgment, Kenny McPeak, Esquivel. The horse does have a win at Churchill Downs back in the maiden special, and you always look for those type of quality wins. So obviously this horse has shown an affinity for this track. So I was 7-1-5.
Well, I'm going to play against the 7 on top, even though right now the horse that's the favorite is the 1, Luan on Coal Moon. And I do have both of those horses underneath.
Yeah.
But my top pick, Sean, is Render Judgment. My David Barista trader card from when he was in the Derby.
Yep.
Had to grab my trading card.
Like it, yeah.
Yeah, look, I just think that this horse has found a good spot. This is as soft as he's been in. Since the Derby, he ran, in an allowance at Oakland, 115,000. That was a really strong race. And then he ran against B-Sud at Oakland, and we know how good that horse is, just losing to that one at a mile and a 16th last time after, coming back off the short layoff. So he definitely needed the first race, and then, took another couple of months and then came back, and he just missed last time out.
He did a huge race versus B-Side.
This is a really good spot for him. I like the 7 and everything you said. He is my second pick in here, but I do think this is the best horse in the race. If he's ready to win, he wins this race, and I think he should be. And I'm all on Team Kenny.
Team Kenny, our boy, the mayor.
Everybody giving him shit lately because of him speaking out about all the stuff going on, and especially with the track bets and everything. But I agree with him. But you look at those last couple of works for Render Judgment, I think he should be in a good spot to win. Firsty, what's up?
Firsty, what's up, bud?
Not so far tonight, Firsty. We were waiting for you to show up so you could cash with us.
Yeah, Firsty. Whenever Firsty shows up, usually we do good. He's a good luck charm for us.
Let's do that now.
Yeah.
Render Judgment is still 2-1. Coal Moon is 2-1. Fourth Dimension is now floated up to 5-2.
Yeah, I think that's a steal. Thank you again to everybody joining us tonight.
Light crowd tonight.
Yeah, light crowd.
Light crowd.
But excellent.
The closer we get to summer, this is what starts to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd, I think he's a horse to beat.
Yeah.
Seeing a little action is what you want.
Yeah. And I just wonder if the 1 is is fast enough in the small field where he can gain enough ground,
Yeah, my concern with him is the mile and an eighth. I mean, if you look, mile and a 16th, a mile, 7.5, but he has not run the mile and an eighth.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been past a mile and a 16th, and you got to wonder.
Right.
Assiniboia. What do you mean, what's up with it, Jenny? You mean what's up with us and Assiniboia? Right now, nothing.
Yeah. Right now, nothing. But stay tuned. It looks like a beautiful night down there, huh? For racing.
Yeah. It's still nice here. Like I say, it's cool, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah. It's
a little on the cooler side. For you Bostonians, it would be mild.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. we there would be no coats being worn there.
It's 64 degrees.
Okay.
I turned on Assiniboia the other night. I think it was the first race. It was a ship error that came in. I think it was like the 5 or the 6. And I bet one exacta in the first race hit that. It was like 11-1 or something, and then that was it for the night. I didn't have time to play. I just tuned it in to see what was going on.
Selection for Churchill. That's coming there, my friend. That's coming. Good to see Joe back in the Sally ring, healthy. Joker's effect. Great people down there. Good crowd on hand. And how far are you from Churchill, Tim? About 30 minutes?
No, it's not near that long. I can be close to the Downs in 15 minutes, 20 minutes to park and start walking in.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. No, we can't share the live link for Churchill Downs, my friend. That's
yes, we watch on our ADWs and recommend you do the same. We definitely cannot show the stream.
That could definitely happen, Ethan.
We would love to, but
yeah.
But when we get back to Woodbine here,
yes, we will. Yep, we will be showing those soon. Yep.
We get back to Woodbine, we will show the stream.
They have a nice card this weekend. Also, last week, the return of the undefeated horse of the year at Mohawk last year, Bo Jangles, the 2-year-old. He made his debut this past weekend in spectacular fashion, and he will be in action again this weekend. Maybe 2 weekends, maybe the next weekend, but he looked quite impressive in his comeback race. Expecting a big race year ahead for him with my boy Bob McClure. Now the favoritism has shifted to the 7.
We are on the track.
Yeah, on the track.
There's Luan on Comoon. 5-2, second choice right now. Christopher Amy up, master controller.
There's an Illinois veteran right there, Chris Emig.
That's a young guy riding really well.
Yeah.
Tyler Gaffleon.
Danny Sheehy.
Yeah, that's a horse that ran really well last time out, but these are just much better.
Yeah.
There's Render Judgment. Emmanuel Esquivel. 5-2 on him.
Yeah.
67 Mustang. 6-7. Able cut Citio up. And there he is, the rat himself. Rat Ortiz. Junior.
Eight minutes to post. Is Thursday a big night at the races there?
No. And you know what? They're actually trying. There have been a lot of complaints. Their concession prices, like most places, have gone through the roof, and the things that they're charging, and some of the things that they used to do earlier, like Thursday night, Twilight Thursdays, they called it. They used to have like the $2 beers and $1 hot dogs and things, and that went away last year. Well, they brought it back this year, so and it still looks like there's not much of a crowd out there, but it is a cooler night, so we'll see if it picks up over the summer.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph.
Jenny, I would tell you what I think about IRAB, but I was told.
Don't swear. Oh my.
I'm not allowed to swear anymore on the channel, so I can't tell you anything about him. But I can say that.
But they are who we thought they were. And we.
Yeah.
There's Brittany talking.
Yeah.
If you're watching the stream, master controller.
Yeah.
Warming up well on the track.
15-1. Yeah, looking sharp out there. This whole group looked pretty sharp.
Yeah, small field, but pretty competitive.
Yeah.
At least heavy at the top.
Yeah.
I mean, 1, 5, and 7 are definitely your heavy hitters, but I think you've got a couple of horses underneath the 2 master controllers. 1 Fountain Run, if that one moves forward off of the way that he's been racing, he could definitely compete. You've got the 3 at 9-1. Tyler's always a threat at Churchill to finish in the money. So, Joseph, we've got this race and one more. That's it. This is the penultimate.
Yeah. The penultimate race. And then it's on to Black Eyed Susan Day at Laurel Park.
Yeah, Lloyd Denny was.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
James White's got cross in the 5, exact the 5 with the 2, 3, 4. That's right, Joseph. It only takes 1. And we got a very nice turf race there at the end to back it up. Love a horse in the last race.
I do too. We'll see if it's the same one. All right, I'm just going to stick to my guns. I'm going to play it straight up. I'm going to play it big. going to play a $5 try key.
Yep.
5 with the 1-7, $10 bucks.
Okay.
I think Render Judgment's winning this race.
I like it.
Looks really good on the track, nice and relaxed. Now taking late money, all of a sudden the other two have swapped favoritism the whole time, and now the 5 is a favorite, which shit. Yeah. When I put that in, the 5 was third in the money.
I know. You're moving the needle. Yeah, the Belmont.
No, Jenny, we would never bash Irad
Never.
to his face. Or we would never bash him in the lounge on a Friday night. Cliffy's taking the 6 over the 5, just chucking my 5 out. Now we've got the 1, the 5, and the 7, all 3 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's normally bashing other jockeys and horses on the track, though.
Cliffy's got main contenders 6, 7, 1. Now, Jenny, I do not bash Irad. Irad is my boy. So for the record, I do not bash Irad. We are polar opposites on that one.
Sean doesn't bash anybody. Sean's a nice guy. He's too nice. I do all the bashing around here for him.
Yeah, he does all the bashing. Exactly. I'll let him do all the bashing.
I don't know though. I've seen Sean get upset when a jockey gives a bad ride on a horse that he likes.
Right. Then they go right back to him and they win, and it's all forgotten.
Yeah. All right, everybody bet this one. Here's what Jenny's betting.
Yep.
Gonna go exacta box 1, 3, 4, 5, win place 3, 4.
Yep, there you go.
She's just chucking out Irad. Chuck him out.
Chuck him out. And her bankroll is definitely agreeing with it tonight. So very impressive.
Jenny, when you chuck him, that's when he gets you.
Yeah. We're heading into the gate.
Late money on the judgment. Here it comes.
Yep, here it comes. All aboard the 9 to 5. All aboard the McPeak train.
He is no good. That doesn't mean he doesn't win races. He wins a lot of them. He just could win a lot more and just doesn't. That's the problem. In the gate.
And there
broke a little bit to the outside. Tyler trying to take a couple of horses out. The 2 down on the inside. Here comes Irad on the 7 on the outside. Showing a little early speed up into third. And there goes the 4 as they head by the wire for the first time and into the turn. It's going to be the 4 on the outside with the nose in front, down inside. That is the 2 horse, in second. It's another 6 links back to the 4th dimension in third. The 5 is down on the rail.
3 and 2.
6 in behind those. They're going 23 and 1 up front.
Whoa,
Run.
Flying.
There goes the 4, Fountain Run. This is a horse that had to step up. We'll see if this one has a staying power. I don't think so, but might steal it. The others are starting to close that gap in a big way. You had 6 links from second to third, and now it's down to 2. but the 4 is up front. The half went 47-4.
47-3.
Right
We
there.
are flying up front.
Master Controller, that one closing the gap. In behind that one, you've got Fourth Dimension and Render Judgment, both right there. In behind that one is the 6. Fountain Run still right there. Now Master Controller draws up alongside as they head through the turn. Here comes Fourth Dimension and IRAD on the outside. Render Judgment's in a good position on the rail. He's going to look to come up the inside. Can he get the inside trip? Looking for room as they make the turn. It's still Fountain Run, Master Controller. Render Judgment makes a move to the outside. Is he going to get the top 2? He's asking for it.
He's
Here
flying.
To move. Master Controller right there. Here comes Render Judgment on the outside. Master Controller and Render Judgment. Too little, too late. Master Controller. Render
Brittany
Judgment.
Vanderberg.
Tyler gets up for 3rd.
The longest shot on the not the longest shot. Was it?
Master Controller. Shot? Yes, it was. 17-1.
The longest shot on the board.
Brittany Vandenberg. And Jenny, another stiff job by IRAD.
Yeah.
Luan never did anything. That one never got a call.
No, I just thought the pace wasn't going to be. He was too far back. But I got to say something.
He finished dead last by a long shot. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look how far back.
Yeah. I know. But I will say something.
That horse went off as your 9-5 favorite.
Yeah. But I will say something. Write this day down. Right? Nobody's really closing from behind. Like they're not. There's no one's making a real big move to the leader.
This is the way Churchill's been playing since it opened up, Sean.
Yeah.
Since Keeneland closed and Churchill opened, there have not been horses closing. As a matter of fact, if you go back and watch the Derby card, the Kentucky Derby was really the only race that you saw closing in the entire day, like that.
Yeah.
Especially for the win. You can finish underneath, but it's been, if you're not right there in the top couple of horses within 2 or 3 lengths, it's been tough to win.
Sure.
The speed is really, really holding at Churchill, and it's been fast. The track has been really, really fast.
James, fabulous job, my friend.
Master Controller.
James showing how
we talked about that one being definitely one that between Master Controller and Fountain Run, those were the 2 that needed to move forward, and both of them finished in the Superfecta.
Yeah,
against horses considered to be much better. Render Judgment, good run by that horse. Just did not get in gear quick enough.
And look at James White, 2, 3, 4 with 5. Beautiful James White. Excellent call. She looked pretty positive there on that interview, Brittany did. Yes. She looked like she thought her horse was don't tell me my horse is 15-1. That was the attitude she had, and God bless her for it.
Good for her.
Yeah. Oh,
love to see it. Love to see it.
Love to see her doing well. Always got that big smile. But excellent trainer in her own right.
Sean, I left you $34 for the last race.
Oh, we're ready. We are ready to rock. We're going to finish strong. By the way, Brittany started now 4 horses, 1 win, 2 seconds. So keep that in mind, folks. When Brittany comes, she Cliffy, that can be a case for sure.
Yeah, it seems like I've always said IRAD never rides on Friday. He just shows up on Saturday.
Yeah. All right. 8th race, the finale, if you will. 5.5 furlongs on the turf. Maiden special weight 120,000. 5-year-olds, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Yeah, she's very good at Hawthorne. Yep. And let me see here, my friend. And we have just the 8 Poverty with a View, and the also eligible is 14, 15, and 16 are out, which leaves us still a nice field of 12.
Yes,
And
the 13 does draw in off the AE list because
13 does draw in. Yep. Conquering Marin.
And
Brendan
I
P. Walsh.
read stays aboard that one for Brendan Walsh.
Lost to Lucy McGee, the former Irish horse from
So I'd be
Medallion Racing.
interested. You say you had a horse you really like here, Sean. So do I. So we'll see what you.
Yeah.
See how this goes.
Yeah. Who are your top 3, my good man?
All right. Let me look at the odds real quick.
Yep.
Wait till this race.
It goes official. Yep. Yep. We can wait.
But
Yep.
it just went official, but they haven't updated the first click on the odds. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're there. Okay.
There. Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
My top pick here, if you look, we've got a field full of maidens, and we've got out of the 12 horses, we have 4 of 12 are first-time starters, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to give you one of them as my top pick.
All right. Love it.
Number 2, Red Hawk
Red Hot Riddler. Yeah.
for Joe Sharp, getting Jose Ortiz up. And you look at the works on this one and just absolutely firing.
Yep.
And when you look at practical jokers, overall, 15%.
Yep.
So definitely doing pretty well with the first timers. This is one that looks to be in a good position here with all the works, looks to be in shape. Joe Sharp barn running really well, hitting at 24% win rate. He and Jose together are 23, so right there together. Jose's on fire. He's got a riding double. This would give him 3 for the night. Give him the hat trick.
Yep.
We're going to take Red Hawk Riddler from the inside, like the inside post here in the 5 furlong sprint. And then just outside that one, Tyler on the 3. Definitely is the horse to beat. Okay, 5-2 morning line, currently sitting as your 9-5 favorite.
Yeah.
Going to be the horse to beat for Greg Foley. That combo has not been nearly as effective lately as it has been in past years.
No, exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
so while this horse looks good on paper, and you look, does have 3 races, does have 3 seconds, 1 by DQ, was placed second by DQ, so ended up having 3 seconds. But closing up at 5.5 furlongs now cuts back to 5, Sean.
Yep.
So that was one thing that I didn't like. This one might need a little bit more space and might need his first stretch out to 6 before he wins, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those were my top 2. And then I'm going towards the outside here with my third pick, a horse coming off a little bit of a layoff. For your first female Kentucky Derby winning trainer,
Yes.
DeVoe, number 11, Spare Me. BJ's getting up on this one. This one raced at the fairgrounds over the winter, had a couple of races where was right there. It's another one, though, that's raced several times at 5.5, and on the cut back to 5 has me questioning, but does have some good works. And when you look at that last race, there were some really good horses in there, and have come back to win. One More Guitar, who finished in that race, came back to win out of that one, and then ran in a stakes race after that. So good race there. I don't think this horse can win, but definitely one that I want underneath.
Yeah.
If I gave you one more, just as much as it pains me, I would give you the 13 all the way to the outside. I think Irad might get up for the minors and the try and the super, but from that far outside in this race, especially, you know, having to get inside quickly.
Yeah.
Not sure about that. He's going to have to get going soon, and he's got speed right to his inside. So I'll take a pass on that one. I had it as my 4th horse, no better.
Yeah.
But I really like the 2. 2-3 looks pretty solid, but I think Jose on this 2 is on a horse. The morning line on this one was 6-1, and now currently 7-5-1.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
You said this was one you felt pretty good about. Who was it, Sean?
Yeah. It's the 3. Twirling Claire. Twirling Claire. For Tyler. You know, and the reason I like this horse is that there's a couple of things I like about this horse. Number one, the love that is drawn inside versus Brendan. Tyler's not riding it. He's riding another one. And I like the fact that this horse is, look at this horse. Yeah, the horses he ran against, She Wants War, very good horse, and just missed against that horse. Don't Come Liking, another one. He was angled, crowded, and still almost got up. Declan was so much the best horse on that day. And this horse just keeps getting better. 66, 68, 73. The buyers are and anytime our friend Tyler Gaffilione jumps off Brendan, I'm automatically looking at that horse. And so that is definitely my top pick. I was very much your numbers were, I was 3, 2, and 13. So I'm very much like you. And let me see.
You don't like Cherie?
Huh?
You don't like the 11?
I do like Cherie. The only problem is the going back from 5.5 to 5. I don't think this horse is going to have enough like pace to get here. You know, I do like the horse. I think the horse is very good, and I was looking at her very strongly, but I just don't think this. I mean, he got third and he got second and he was closing, but like, where's the speed going to be that that's going to set the world on fire here? That, you know, unless the one just goes nuts. I'm saying I just don't think there's going to be the speed in here that the 11 is going to be able to pick everybody off. You know,
I don't think everybody. I think it's just an underneath possibility. I
totally no. That's what I mean. Like second and third. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know about second. I think it's more of a third place play.
Yeah.
If you're playing tries or supers.
Let me see.
Definitely one that I would want for that.
Yeah. So let me try
at 9-1, and you got to remember that's been my best angle of the night is picking that horse that's going to come late for a piece.
Yeah,
I've done better with that than picking winners for sure.
I know, seriously, exactly. Okay, so let's see. 1 second, checking something out here.
Jenny said we're going to have a bomber hit the board.
I like it. Okay, that could happen.
Hit the board for sure. Who's this?
Let's see.
Who's Morombre?
Morombe?
I'm wondering who Jenny's calling a moron. I missed it, Jenny. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Who are you insulting now? Or was it me? It was probably me, Curtis. Hey, Curtis, I just have to thank you because for once it's just not Jenny throwing shade my way.
Okay.
Jenny, who's the bomber?
All right. I already have my pick.
You want me to ban him, Jenny? Should I ban him from the channel? Let me see, Sean. I'm going to give a quick look here. I want to look at something.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll take a flyer here.
Bobby's got exacta box 3526 and winning the 5 and the 6. Good luck, Bobby.
Jenny's on fire tonight, both with the horses and her zingers in the chat.
She is slicing and dicing, both handicapping and other.
You know, there's a horse in here, Sean.
Yeah.
That's a first-time starter.
Yeah.
That I'm surprised is not taking more money off of a 5-1 morning line, is currently sitting at 8-1, and that's the number 9 News Release.
Yeah, news. Yeah.
Jareth Loveberry gets up for none other than Mr. Wesley Ward. His first-time starter babies on the turf sprinters. I mean, he's pretty darn good at what he does.
He is, yeah.
Which is just get horses ready early and then sells them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his game, and he's the master at it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
He is absolutely the master.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is a Vacoma, and the Vacomas have been pretty precocious
Is
early.
this Loveberry or Corrales?
What's that?
Is this Corrales or Loveberry?
I show Loveberry on my forum. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, it's Loveberry. Loveberry's up.
A news release?
Yes.
Oh, I have Corrales.
Yeah. If you look at my ADW, Jareth Loveberry is listed in red letters, which means
he's a replacement.
He picked up the mount, just like on the number 2, Jose picks up that mount.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's definitely Loveberry.
Okay. Huh. Fascinating. Changes. So the 2 is now, Jose Ortiz.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the 9 is Loveberry.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And we'll double check when they come out.
No, it's right there. 9, Jareth Loveberry. Yeah, it's right on the screen.
Yeah, that's what it shows.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's in his nice coat. Here we go. Here we go. This is how we do it. Both people picking the
Wow, they're both picking the 13 and IRAT.
Oh, yeah.
You got $34, Sean. Spend it all.
Yeah. And I got my play. Do a $5 try key 3 over the 2 11 13.
$30.
Yep. Jenny likes Loveberry better.
Yeah, me too. Better than Corrales. I'll take that.
Jared's favorite horse, the Preservation's Baby Chunks of Gold, is back on the track training. We'll be back soon for Ethan West.
Yep, it's definitely Jareth.
Let's see if Brendan's walking with him, give him the instructions. There's Brendan.
On the track for the 8th and final race tonight at Churchill.
There's the Red Hawk Riddler.
That's my top pick, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
Joe Short. Yeah. 3 looks very good, composed. Gregory Foley, owned and trained. Good to see Axel back up. Not too any worse for the wear. Oh,
Whoa. Easy.
Louis Saez almost had a meet with the dirt.
Vivianite.
Danny Sheehy.
Yep, Lloyd, I definitely agree with you. That's exactly what I said. I did not like that. Especially in a 5.5 or a 5 furlong on the turf. It's just like, that's asking a lot.
Yeah.
But let them keep throwing money at it. I agree, Steve. That's using better language than I would have used.
And here just 4 minutes to post. Thank you again to everybody who's joined us tonight. Love having you. Let's see here. All the horses looking good on the track. Someone just been zooming through the track there. Someone's just warming up their horse at a very high speed. Couldn't quite tell they were running so fast. $13 looks good on the track. What are you up to this weekend, Tim? Anything exciting?
No, nothing exciting at all.
There you go. And that's not a bad weekend at all.
No, and I haven't had one of those in quite some time. So I'm going to take the weekend because I got things coming up the next 2 weekends. And in 2 weeks, our graduation's on a Saturday. So that's always a pain. So trying to get everything done.
Approaching the starting gate. Curtis got a try key 3 with the 2, 5, 12, 13. Good luck, Curtis. Cliffy's got his retirement plan, 479. I was even or down, Lloyd would pass this race. I almost hope it goes 479 to see Cliff retire. Love it, Cliff. Today's Cliff's last day of work. Exactly. After this hit, he's going to be golden.
I'm going to bet a $1 straight try 479 just so I can split it with Cliff and he can't retire. Just kidding, Cliff.
This is zero.
Scratch to the 5, the one that was bucking around with with Luis Saez. That one didn't want any part of racing.
No, exactly. Vivian wants to go back to the barn and, chill.
No race for you.
All right, before we go, let us know who is your horse to win. Oh God, now Jenny's retiring if Taj Mahal wins. Is Tim putting 20 on Taj Mahal? We're getting close to the gate now. We're making our way over to the turf course.
Crossing over to the turf.
Yep.
Irat and this 13 are the 2-1 favorites. The 3 is also 2-1 there, Sean.
Yeah.
My 2 is the 5-1 third choice. Mr. Jose Ortiz. And after that one, it's the 9 and 11, both that are 9 and 9-1.
There goes the 2. There goes the 3. Now 3 is back down to the favorite.
Jenny, not if Andy's taken Iron Honor. If he took Iron Honor, that horse will be up the track.
They're in the gate one more time.
Twirling Claire is now your 2-1 favorite.
And they're up. And the 3 goes right for the lead with the 7 right on the outside. So we got the 7, the 3, we got the 13 trying to move up. We got everybody moving up. We got the 10 on the rail. We got the 13 on the outside. We got what's the first clip here? The 10. The 10 kind of take people wide there. I don't know what happened there. 22 and 3. The 3 twirling Claire trying to get to the lead. We got the 10, the 11, and the 13. Come on, you 4. Come on, keep going there.
Come on, Jose, up the rail.
Come on, Jose. Come on now. Here we go.
3-2. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
3-2. Come on.
Go, go. Come on now. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
2, 3, 2, 3, 12. Hang on, 2. Hang on, 2. Hang on, 2.
I think he held on.
Woo! I'll take it.
He held on. Excellent. And that exacta pays 3-2 pays 16 for $1. So we get
So we got a
80 back?
$5 try.
Oops.
Yeah, we didn't have the 12.
We didn't have the 12. Oh, I did the try. Oh, darn it. No.
It was a try. It was definitely a try.
It was a try, yeah. No. No. Then Joe, I did the try. I should have just done a $10 straight, 3-2. The exacta straight, you know.
Sean, I have a trifecta, 2-3 with 2-3 with 9, 11, 13.
No.
No 12. 9,
No
11,
12, yeah.
13.
Who was the 12?
Biscuitza
Yeah, the biscuit.
for Greg Foley. The other Greg Foley.
I know, yeah.
He
I have the
first.
exact on my own, but I don't. But
He finished first and third.
Huh?
Foley finished first and third.
Yeah. Anytime you see Tyler Filione not on a Brendan horse, you got to look at that horse. You just have to look at that horse. Why didn't I just do my exacta 3, 2, 11, 13?
Why
You know? Damn it. $10. Darn it. We would have been almost even. I mean, I did it on my own, but I tried. I really thought once again, IRAD leaving us to lurch. That's a tough post. That's a tough post from out there, you know, in a maiden special, right? So I thought he'd get up for third, and I thought for a second there, we had all three of our horses there. We had Sherry's horse there. I was like, wow, this is fantastic. And then Jose came on, and then another one. Still love that 3. Three, 2, 12, 10, 6.
The crazy
13.
thing is, Sean, you look at the 6 horses that came in behind the 2 and don't have any of them.
Yeah.
And look, here's another one, Jenny. IRAD 2-1 on the 13 and finishes in 6th place.
Yeah.
People throw their money away on that guy. It's like Tyler with the win.
Great ride. Great ride.
You know, that 16-1 for that 3-2 was
Bargain.
a gift.
Gift. Yeah.
I thought that too.
Thank you, Joseph, as always, my friend.
Not sure we'll have a Ronald Ali rant. I'm not sure we'll be doing a Cinnabon.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Yeah.
Yes, he will. That's the absolute worst, though, Jenny. When he gets on horses that have no business taking money, and he takes money just because he's on them, it just drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Uncle Sully.
Thanks, Sully. No, 13 posts. Right, that's what I'm saying, Lloyd. Yeah, I said that earlier. I said 13 posts is a very tough post for a young horse to win from. Thank you, Jay Worm, as always, my man. Steve, thank you as always, my friend. Bobby D, as always, buddy. Good luck to everybody in the Preakness tomorrow. Why didn't I just do my exact?
You mean the Black Eyed Susan tomorrow?
Yeah, Black Eyed Susan. Yep. And again, for people taking notes here, we got the 10 in the second race and Awesome Aaron in the 12th race. So the 2 horses I really like on Black Eyed Susan Day. So Yeah. So Without Borders is a 10 horse in the second race for Kerry Breon. So thank you, Jay, as always, slashing great. And Lloyd, thank you as always, my friend. To everybody, have a great night and have a great Preakness weekend. We'll see you soon.